Hey guys, welcome back to the Kunhab. Lizzo is trying to steal a spotlight with her crybaby bullcrap. If there ever was a poster child for attention seekers, she would be perfect. Do not fall for her tears when complaining about being body shamed. That's all for the camera. Lizzo is nothing like what she would have the world believe. No one breaks down that often about the same nonsense, only to be out the next day saying they're not bothered by it. I think this chick has a bipolar disorder she doesn't want to tell us about. My belief is that she understands that being the most outrageous thing on the internet is what pulls traffic. Let's see why no one takes people like these seriously.
My ass has been the topic of conversation. My ass has been in magazines. Rihanna gave my ass a standing ovation.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah? Guess who would never want to look anything like you? Yeah, that same Rihanna. I'm sorry that you're clueless. It's not my fault.
Yes, my booty. My least favorite part of my body. How did this happen? Twerking. Through the movement of twerking, I discovered my ass is my greatest asset. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TED Twerk. I'm gonna take my shoes off. Is that okay with y'all?
I can't stand that ridiculous laugh. Was that made to be funny? And oh yeah, go ahead, take your shoes off. We know where this is going. It's time to take her audience to the hood. Two of the most common reasons her type take their shoes off is to fight or to act a fool. Or you know, it could be that it doesn't fit.
Black people carried the origins of this dance through our DNA, through our blood, through our bones. We made twerking the global cultural phenomenon it has become today. I want to add to the classical etymology of this dance because it matters. From TikTok trends to songs and humor, we see so much erasure of what Black people have created. I'm not trying to gatekeep, but I'm definitely trying to let you know who built the damn game.
Of course the world knows who collects all the awards for Degeneracy. It's the same group of people that tries to make everything degrading something to be admired. It's almost as if they have a goal to turn everything in society backwards. Like the word SL-T shaming. Those words were created for a reason. They help to keep us in line as to not make dumb decisions with our bodies, only to blame society later and have us pay for their mistakes. There are also hurtful and demoralizing words for men. They just act as if we're off the hook on this. See, Lizzo knows the truth. No one cares about how she looks. It's how she behaves that is disgusting. But just like an entitled little princess, she doesn't understand that no one is above criticism. Did you hear her talking about she haven't done Drake yet? As if.
You know Jimin is my favorite. Jimin is my bias. That's what you say? I love Jimin. I like V too. I like their relationship. Whenever they perform, they be next to each other. They be like, you know what I'm saying? They're like BFFs.
I think we now know why working out isn't working for her. Is she going for a whole cake?
I have people who have something mean to say about you.
Like I've said before, why do you act as if it doesn't affect you? I'll tell you why. It doesn't matter what you believe about yourself. You're still not getting the results you want. Attraction cannot be forced. It's one of the reasons people put themselves in certain situations, then blame others when things doesn't work out. You cannot pay for love. So my solution for women like these is to grow up, stop showing you're behind, and maybe someone will take you seriously. No man wants his wife showing her goods to the world.
And for the most part, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I don't care.
Why you always lying?
I just think when I'm working this hard, my tolerance gets lower. My patience is lower. I'm more sensitive. And it gets to me.
I can't play the audio on this one. Well, it's trash anyway. But this is pretty much what she does when she's not crying. I was told to check out her page on another platform, and boy, I wish I didn't. This chick is no angel, she's an industry tool. Just as Lil Nas X is being used to create the next generation of freaks. Parents, put your children up on game about what's coming. Don't you find it funny that the same people that talk about they're living their best lives, they don't care what anyone thinks of them and they're gonna do whatever makes them happy, are the same people to get depressed and talk about how unfair the world is? But how fair is it for your children to have to sit and watch this garbage? Do they care that they're bad role models? I don't think so. So why should we care about how they think they're viewed?
So a lot of people been asking me, what do I, we be having conversations and everything. A lot of people been asking me, what do I feel about this whole Lizzo situation in the basketball game and everything. Everybody keep asking me, hey, how you feel about this Lizzo situation? Do you think she's wrong? Let me tell you something. I don't know Lizzo. We under the same label. We don't have each other's number. We never talk like that with each other and everything. I don't know her like that. Like I said, everybody knows me. I don't really have friends in the music industry, but I met her a couple of times and I really like her attitude. I just don't feel like she comes off as fake, or she comes off as she want to be cool with you, or hey, she's starstruck because you're a celebrity or anything. I just feel like the giggly self that she is online, that's just really her, and that makes me like her. You know what I'm saying? That makes me like her.
Am I supposed to be surprised by this? They're both cut from the same cloth.
And that makes me want to root for her. You know what I'm saying? So, that whole basketball game thing, yes, it was a little bit too much. I personally wouldn't do it. But there's the thing. There's people like Lizzo and there's people like me that we are just sometimes a little bit extra. And sometimes we got to learn when we're doing too much. Sometimes we don't realize when we're doing too much. Like me, the other day, I took a shit on Instagram Live. And I had to do that. But I'm so extra that sometimes I don't know my limits. And sometimes I talk too much.
You think?
And I say too much because I'm too open. Or I be naked a lot of times because I used to be a stripper. So I'm just such a free spirited person.
If the chick you're dealing with ever says this, it's time to go.
That sometimes I don't, since I'm so extra, I don't know when when you do too much, and sometimes you just learn. But it's while we learning, for example, when I learn, or while she's learning, when she do something wrong, she don't gotta get dragged for it. She don't gotta get eaten up for it. It's enough that people are dragging for her for doing something that was too much, but it's body shaming her continuously, body shaming her and chewing her up. I don't like that. That's bullying.
Head twerk.
I think it's more like she's begging to be talked about. How's it bullying when you're asking for it? That's like me doing something that will guarantee me a slap in the face, then be acting surprised when it happens. She knows that she's gonna be talked about. Does she care? Will she stop? I don't think so. Not for as long as she gets the attention she craves. Clout is the new currency.
I use sadness so constructively in the last 2 years. Ever since I've been working on being emotionally honest, I've used sadness as a tool for gratitude.
Are you listening? Pay attention.
It's humbling, and I'm grateful that I'm able to feel these emotions because I know that
she's a liar and a fake person. I can't give you any more proof than that, guys. Tears is what a lot of women use to get their way. So if you're not awakened to this, you'll be duped every time. That's gonna be it for this one though. Remember to like, comment, and share. I want to thank you for watching, and as always, be well.